where the glory remains. The cockerel stands brave on the crest. North London pride, this ain't no jest. From lane to the new shining ground, echo chants where the legends are found. Heroes carved in the heart of time, we march on through grit and grime. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Oh Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire. Echoes of King and Greaves in the air. Every goal, the sound declares. Heartbeats pound like a drummer's song, marching forward, fierce and strong. We're the ones who rise in the clash. Numbers running in a white shirt dash. History burns in the roaring crowd. Every game we scream it loud. Tottenham, Tottenham till I die. Raise the banner, let it fly. Through the rain, through the fire, this is my club, my only desire.
As a man once sang, oh, what a night. Yes, it was a night in Bilbao as we lifted that famous old trophy. Now look at us now, facing relegation. Leeds laughing at us, everyone laughing at us. And bloody Millwall could bloody go up and we go down. Grandad, you were right. Welcome to THFC Till We Die, home of Tottenham past, present, and an exciting future under the mighty cockerel. Yes, as it stands, long as it stands tall and proud and croaking away as it falls off its perch. Joining me, yes, on Irish Lads Talk Spurs. Well, it's not technically Irish Lads Talk Spurs. It's a lad and a lady Talk Spurs. Joining me, of course, all the way from Leeds, of course, from JOS Football, is the one and only Stacey. Big up to you, Stacey. How are you doing? Congratulations. Leeds have survived the Premier League peril. You're out of danger. You can look forward to Wembley, and on your way you're going. You must be chuffed. 24 hours, you must be chuffed.
I am. To be honest, with in regards to Bournemouth, they are a tough team. They're doing fantastically well. I was expected to walk away with a loss. I went for a draw. I'm happy with the point. But Leeds aren't safe just yet. Stranger things have happened.
No.
We've been there before. Leeds United have stung me way too many times. I can't sit on my pedestal and go, yes, we're safe, until it's at least the last two games. I'll probably start celebrating. Right now, I'm not. I'm staying calm.
I watched it last night. I actually watched the highlights on Sky, and I thought your goals were cracking last night. That second one from Longstaff, what a goal by him. But I just feel you got enough about you. He's got you playing the right way. He's got you playing in a way that you're fighting for the badge, you're fighting for the fans, you're fighting for the club. There's more than what Tottenham are doing at the moment. We couldn't fight our way out of a paper bag. What makes you look? If you look at Leeds, right, and you look at the teams below us, you look at Leeds and you look at Nottingham Forest and you look at West Ham, and Tottenham, out of them four teams, Tottenham are the worst team in that four. So why are you not so confident that you can stay up? Why are you confident that you're thinking, we're still in it? Surely not. Surely you should be confident this morning, think, beating your chest, look, we've done it. We've survived the Premier League.
We've been there before. We've been at this spot before. So, obviously, I'm not exactly a youngling, so I've seen the ups and downs in regards to Leeds United. The first when we first got back into Premier League before the first time round, that was 16 years.
Yeah.
16 years we've been waiting. The first season we were smashing mid-table, higher than I anticipated the first time back. Second season we were like this. We were just scraping at the bottom.
Yeah.
We just by the skin of our teeth. The second season back, we stayed up, and obviously the third season and we went down. So as Leeds United fan, I do not like to get ahead of myself because it all could come crashing down. There's still a few games left of the season. You know, it's people say, yeah, we're safe. 40 points, yeah, you're safe, but stranger things have happened. Forest with the points.
Yeah, they could. I mean, you look at the last 15 years, no club, there's actually a few clubs have stayed up, I think, by 37 points. 40 points really isn't the safety point, but I think this year 40 points will be. Well, look, we're going to talk a bit more about that. We're going to look at Tottenham's running as well for the next half hour at 35 minutes or so. I'm going to start with a bit of breaking news we get from our reliable source. This person is on he sent me a load this morning. I've got a massive transfer update as well, which there will be a pre-record coming out for you guys in the next couple of hours on everything to do with ins and outs at Tottenham. But Spurs are pushing hard for Sebastian Kiel, the German, as the new sporting director, but this isn't done. Talks have taken place. The board are convinced he fits their rebuild model, but Kiel himself is undecided. This one depends massively on Spurs league status. If they go down, expect everything to change, including this appointment. And really, Stacey, if you look at Tottenham now, we are in a parallel position. We're 2 points behind West Ham. We're playing Wolves on Saturday with West Ham at home to Everton. We know Nottingham Forest are playing, I think, Sunday. But if we don't get a result against Wolves and West Ham beat Everton and Forest pick up points, Tottenham are in serious, serious issues.
Yeah.
I mean, you look at Leicester last night going down to League One.
Yeah.
As a football fan, will it be a massive shock to you if Tottenham get relegated?
Oh, yeah, definitely. I do believe, and I'll stay this till the end of the season, you will stay up by the skin of your teeth. Leeds have done it. We've been in your position and we've just done it by the skin of our teeth. And I believe Tottenham will do that. Zerbi, he should have been in earlier, if I'm honest.
Yeah. Oh, no, I agree. I totally agree with that.
Leeds, not a Tottenham fan, but that draw, that was a gut punch for me watching you. And I saw an improvement in your boys. That was a gut punch. You should have won that one. That was a gut punch for me as a Leeds fan. I love my football. That was a gut punch. But I'm seeing some fight. I'm seeing the potential to turn it around. It's a point. I know it's not what you wanted. It's a point. But I am seeing improvement. Maybe your next game it'll be a lot more.
Maybe so. You're right about gut punch. I did that watch along on Saturday evening, and I stated it was the most tense watch along I have ever done in my life. I was so anxiety driven. At one point, I think with 10 minutes to go, we're 2-1 up. I could literally feel my heart in my chest pumping. I could feel it and I've seen this go into win European finals. I've seen this in so many finals, not even on YouTube. And every time I've started doing watch on YouTube, I've never felt like that. And it's a weird feeling. I wonder if you've been through that yourself, where you feel you're not in your own body. You feel so tense. You feel you feel your anxiety's through the roof. You feel tense. You feel tight. You feel really tight inside. And when that goal went in, and it just drained everything out of you. It just drains the lot out of you. And I think, I don't know what if you did watch the game, but
I didn't, but Jess did, but I've watched the highlights, and even for me not watching it, I could tell. I watched a bit of it. From what I saw, there was an improvement there. But it was awful. I was like, oh no.
And
you look at, like, oh no.
Yeah, you look at Xavi, right? and how well he played. He didn't play well the whole game, but he scored a cracking goal. But him coming into the crowd, them celebrating, there were the minutes that were added on. There were the minutes where if we didn't do that, Brighton wouldn't have scored their equaliser because the time added on wouldn't have allowed them to. I think Tottenham players have to be a bit savvy now. They're going to have to be right. If we're going to score a goal, go ahead. Right. Yeah, get back to the centre circle as quickly as we can. We don't have to waste more time because I understand the emotion of it, right?
I was going to say the emotions were high because you've been struggling.
Yeah.
And that goal, I could understand that passion.
Yeah.
You know, it's like the next lot of games for you are very, very important. Your anxiety is going to be through the roof, and players as well. Their anxiety is going to be through the roof. I understand the celebration. I really do.
Yeah.
But then obviously it came back and bit you in the butt by scoring.
Yeah.
I think that's what hurt the most. Like, you were so close.
I know. Well, on this channel, we do not disappoint. We've had James on a bus. We've had me somewhere. Now we've got Billy on the train. I mean, we don't disappoint on this channel. We like to show dedication even on the train. Billy, how are you, bud? Whereabouts are you going through? Where are you traveling?
I'm going through London. I forgot about the tube strike. So, yeah, I've got to go through this. I've got to navigate London with no tube. But yeah, all good. How are you guys doing?
Yeah, we're doing well. Billy, this is Stacey from JOIS. This is Billy from Change for Tottenham. Billy, we're talking about the Brighton game. You were there. How much, when that Brighton equaliser went in, how much did that suck out in the stadium?
Yeah, it was a big hammer blow, to be honest. I mean, even after it went in, though, the crowd tried to get behind them. But yeah, it was a big hammer blow. So,
yeah. Yeah. Did you
feel the season, right? We've had quite a few of those recently.
Yeah. I mean, Billy, we're also talking about Xavi's great goal. But do you feel them celebrating? Should they have just, we're going to celebrate, but do it quickly and get back? Do you feel that contributed to Brighton's equaliser? Because that did add the minutes on, didn't it? And where do you think the players' mindset will be for Wolves on Saturday? The likes of Xavi, he was so emotional after the game. I think Billy's gone through a tunnel. I don't think you can hear me, Billy, but I put it to you, Stacey. He was so emotional after the game. You can see the emotion he was showing. 1 minute he's in ecstasy, scoring the winner. Next minute he's close to tears. With the end of the game, do you feel that was the game where they gave everything, but maybe it's a game where emotionally it's gonna affect them going forward for the last 5 games mentally, like?
Possibly, yeah. But like I said, I saw the fight.
Yeah.
You've shown you've got it. You've shown that you've got the fight. And he's gone. You know, and I think I'll reiterate, I think we changed the manager before. I think Zerbi should have come in a lot sooner. Frank should have gone a lot sooner.
Yeah.
I think that's part of the reason why you're in the position that you are, management-wise. But then there's also the players-wise as well. But it was a nice change of pace to see you fighting, and you know, and I can, like I said, I can understand that raw emotion from Xavi.
Yeah. Oh, I can.
And you know, people can say, it's ultimately, it looks like it ultimately cost you because the minutes added on give Brighton a lot of time. Not the first, not the last. A lot of time to.
No, can I just say this is Colin. This is the fella that does all our intros, sung the intro song as well. It's a massive Man fan. He does a lot for us.
I don't know why he's saying bullies because he's a Man United fan.
He does a lot for us. But just very quickly, guys, before I forget, I'm delighted to announce that O'Connell Designs have become the channel sponsor for this season and next season. The link is in the description below if you want intros, outros, PDFs done, anything work-wise done for your YouTube channel. This is the man to do. He does cracking work. We've got loads of new stuff coming up on the channel. So the link is in the description. O'Connell Designs, proud sponsors of THFC. And if you put in the promo code I never get this right, THTID or THFC TID, you will get 10% off your first order. So there. So do give him a shout. Big up to Ozzy Ange as well, big up to you. Big up to Greg Selnet, the only man that was around when BT Selnet first came out all them years ago. Big up to you, Greg. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Cy Dancer as well. Big up Cy Hayden. Big up Cy. And big up to Tom Kim on Billy T on the move. Yeah, Billy is on the move. Bless him. He's always on the move. Yeah, I mean, just saying to, oh yeah, okay, he's going through a dark tunnel. Right, I just want this one, Stacey. Right, Anthony Taylor. We all love him as a referee. Look at his bald head there. Look at him. He just looks a fine figure of a man with his bald head. Hands on hips. Look at me. I'm the best referee in town. Look at me. Now
he's been drinking too much Delulu juice if he thinks that.
What do you think about him as a referee? Because as you see here, Tottenham has won exactly half of the matches that he's officiated. He's overseen winning 25 out of 50 matches while drawing 6 and losing 19. I just feel I don't like him as a manager. Him and Stuart Atwell, I cannot stand. But refereeing standard this year, Stace, is it worse than it's ever been?
Especially without a doubt. Well. Without a doubt. Some of the decisions across the Premier League in regards to refereeing has been absolutely atrocious. The decisions have been, when there's been clear points for penalties, I'm like, no. I'm like, look, I wear glasses and I can see that's like a handball or it's could have been shoved and stuff. And it's like, really? Come on now. The refereeing needs to be looked at before the next season starts again. Sorry, my phone's going.
That's okay. Billy, we're talking about Anthony Taylor. I know he's our favourite referee. I know you love him. You've got pictures of him on your wall. Look at him standing there, hand on his hips, thinking, look at me. Refereeing standards this year, Billy, and VAR. I mean, how bad has it been this year? Has it been the worst that you can remember for refereeing standards and refereeing decisions this year?
Definitely the worst that I can remember, I think the Sunderland game in particular was a really bad one, wasn't it? It just seems like, every weekend there's something big that they get wrong, even as a neutral, and it's just been horrendous. Yeah, definitely the worst that I can remember. I'm not looking forward to Anthony Taylor at the weekend as well.
No.
I dread. When I see him as a referee, I dread it. No matter if it's my Leeds or any other football team I'm watching and I'm covering, I see his bald head, I go, oh no.
Yeah. I do. I can't. Him and Gillette and VAR, them two together, and Stuart Atwell, you can forget it because you're never getting anything out of them. But if you look at VAR in a whole, and the way it's been used this season, and the way that I think the Championship have voted against it, I think they're not implementing it. But you look at the World Cup, VAR for corners, for free kicks, for throw-ins.
It's going to be so. It's going to for me having VR constantly in the World Cup is going to just destroy the vibe of the game.
It is.
It's going to destroy it because every decision is going to be going back to VAR, which is going to have. We know how long VAR takes. VAR takes like forever for a simple decision that a plain person like me can see. I don't need to go to a little screen to see it's not a pen or it's a penalty, or it's serious foul play and stuff. For me, VAR's taking away the vibe of the game in general. I get it.
Yeah.
VAR is needed for decisions like that, but we seem to rely more on VAR now in games rather than what a plain person, a simple person like myself can see is a wrong or right decision that's been made. 9 times out of 10, when we see referee going over, it's out, it's going to be given, or it's not going to be given, depending on who I'm covering. But VAR's just destroyed it for me.
I mean, Billy, you go to the games at home. How is it at the football in the stadium when there's a VAR decision or is the referee's taking its time? Do the fans get frustrated with it? Is it something that's growing frustration within the crowd that we could all see that's a penalty or we can all see that's a free kick, but it seems forever? Do you want more information for fans, do you think, inside stadium? Do you think that might help with the frustration and how long it does take?
I think so. It's obviously everyone watching on TV gets to see the replays. They're in the stadium, they don't.
Yeah.
I think it's just the time is a major thing, and also the fact that you can't. Sometimes you feel like you can't celebrate goals anymore because it's going to go to VAR, which is why if we do get relegated, and God forbid we don't, that'll be one of the upsides is no VAR in the Championship because I understand that it's supposed to correct decisions and stuff, but I don't think it's really improved refereeing that much. If the standard of refereeing seems to get worse. I don't think it's actually VAR itself. I think it's the actual referees that use it is the problem. But in the Premier League, it's shocking.
So my question to you two is: should it be fully AI operated then? Would that be the best solution?
AI could be wrong as well.
Yeah, that's true. That actually
AI can be wrong. I like the idea behind VAR. I agree with, because obviously some decisions are like, really, are you sure about that? And having the backup to verify or decline to like penalty. If the referee's not too sure and it goes to VAR, they've got the technology to have a better look at it. But I feel that we're using VAR too much now in the game, and it is destroying the game. The amount of time they're taking to make a decision is appalling. Yeah, I get it. Penalties, fair, yeah, go ahead, penalties. Because how many times we've seen when we've been watching football in my league, like Leeds, Spurs, any other football team, when a player has dived and it's been given, for them to come out after the game and say, "Oh, it was a bad mistake. It shouldn't have been a penalty." It's a bit too late now saying it's not a penalty when the game is over. It should have been, the decision should have been correct at the time of the ball being played.
Yeah. I mean, Billy, you look at decisions gone against us. You look at the Arsenal game. You look at the Sunderland game. You look at especially the Arsenal decision where that should have been a penalty. You look at the decisions that's gone against us. We haven't had a penalty all season. I'm not trying to be a conspiracy theory here. I'm really not. I'm not going down the road, the X-Files road. I'm really not. I'm not going to get Scully and Mulder involved here and trying to find any X-Files in what I'm about to say. But is there a little bit of the establishment of football thinking we might like Tottenham to go down, so let's give every decision against them? Does it feel a bit like that?
The next is Wembley Stadium. A light here for Wembley Stadium, Wembley Arena, and London Designers Outlet. Oyster and contactless payment card users are reminded to touch out on the card readers when leaving the station.
The decisions that we've had are just an absolute joke. Yeah. I'm about to stop at Wembley, by the way. This is the only time we'll get to Wembley in a long time.
Oh, you've got to show us a picture of it, Billy. You've got to show us Wembley.
There you go. There it is, right there.
Hey, my boys are there on Sunday. I'm dreading it.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to be there for a long time, but we might not be there for a few years.
We've waited a long time to get there.
Yeah, but I think so. I do think, the amount of decisions that we've had, there must be something going on. And I think maybe just on a subconscious level, I think everyone just wants to see it just be such a big story in football. So, you can understand that. And I think if it was any other big 6 club, we'd be feeling the same. Like, it's just people want to see it go down.
Yeah, well, look, we'll be talking more about it as it's probably at the end of the season as well, because we'll do a show in this that I'll get Billy on. Well, Billy will be on, but I'll get the girls, JOS girls, to come on as well, and probably get another fan to come on and talk about refereeing and VR. And I would love to see out of like Tottenham, Leeds, and 2 other clubs, how badly have we all been affected by VR? I think Spurs have been the worst affected this year, but I'm being biased. But I think like it's just standard refereeing is woeful. As Philip Brady used to say, VAR would train monkeys than it does with humans.
The game was better before VAR.
It didn't need VAR. I agree.
It didn't need it. I remember sitting there watching games before these technologies kicked in. Yeah. And I enjoyed it a lot more. It just kills it when it just kills it a bit. See, I don't go to games. I'm a poor fan, and I sit at home and watch the games. For me, watching it from home, it destroys it. I can't imagine what the vibe is going to be in a stadium when they're waiting like 10, 15 minutes for a VAR decision, which shouldn't take that long.
Technically, we're season ticket holders because we do follow them home and away. Billy goes to all the home games, but Billy, this is Tottenham's longest winless run without a win to 14 games. Now, we're just I think we're at 15
now.
15. So one away from our club record 16, set back in 1935 when Jess was a wee girl running around with JYS, trying to find Leeds somewhere. She's going to kill me for that statement.
Oh, yeah.
When the club were relegated a year after finishing 3rd in the 1st division. Now, just to give you a context, Arthur Rowe was actually Tottenham manager at that time. And I forget who the captain was. The captain, I think it was Arthur Rowe, and I forget who the captain was. I did find it. Anyway, our first January 30th, 90th, we lost to Chelsea 4-1. And then that run continued to April 6th we lost to Sheffield Wednesday. Billy, Wolves, it is Wolves now. I know we keep saying it every game. We've been saying it like last few games, but is Wolves now do or die, do you think, on Saturday?
It's got to be, yeah, it has to be. If we don't, I think it's over if we don't win that one, I think. Especially when Leeds and West Ham beat them very comfortably recently. There's no excuses. I know we have quite a bad record against them, beat them in 3 years, but got to absolutely have to win this one. If we don't, I think it's over, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, Billy, look, for me, I think, hang on, just very quickly. Yeah, okay, no, you got to pop up. So this is your last question then, Steve. Look, I remember the Aussie years, 93, 94, and I think that's the worst Tottenham side I've ever seen. We went 15 games without a win. We only beat Oldham back in them days to stay in the Premier League. And, you know, and I thought that was a bad side. This is the worst Tottenham side I have ever seen. Just very quickly before you leave us, and please put your link in the channel. I will put your link in for the channel and your Twitch channel as well in the description. Is this the worst Tottenham side you've seen, Stace, since you started watching football?
Yes. And that's just me being I'm not being biased, but I have stated this is I've never seen Tottenham play so bad. You are way better than you're playing. And I've said this before. How many managers can you get rid of before you realise it must not be just a managerial issue? It is a player issue. Now you've got Zerbi in. There's been a little back behind the scenes. He's been clearly doing something to get some fire under your, so pardon my French, under your boys' asses to play the way they played. That's why it was such a gut punch when you just came away with the point. Where you played has been fantastic compared to the rest of the season. Yeah. And I'll say you are not going down. You will stay up by the skin of your teeth. Yeah. And I hope as a club, you will see this as, we need to seriously reconsider our structure as a team. Like who's going, who's staying, and then who you're going to bring in to make sure this doesn't happen again. Yeah. This might happen to Leeds next season. We might be down there next season. I mean, you never know.
You don't know, do you?
No, but I do believe you are not going to go down. You're not going to get relegated. I reckon it'll be West Ham that will get relegated. Yeah. I will cry with you if you get relegated. I will be absolutely gutted.
Right, just quickly before you go, we've got 5 games left. Start with Wolves on Saturday. Give us the points between Wolves and Everton.
I reckon 3 points, Wolves.
Yeah, okay.
I believe you may struggle against Villa because we did a little bit. So I think I'll give you a point. Walk away with a point on that one.
Yeah, that's 4.
Do you really want my lead score?
Yeah.
I believe we Leeds will walk away with 3 points. But
yeah, I put that down as a defeat.
If we walk away with a point each, I'd be happy for both of our teams.
Okay, so 4 points Chelsea, going into Chelsea.
My bias is showing you're going to kick Chelsea's ass.
Yeah,
my bias is showing for the last 2 teams.
I think so.
We've got Chelsea this weekend, and from what I've seen from the previous games, hence why the manager's being fired, I reckon you'll do it against Chelsea. But that's me being biased, and I reckon you'll beat Everton as well.
So that's
not like Everton either.
That's 3, 6, that's 7 points out of 5. That's doable. It's doable. One thing about Chelsea,
West Ham have got a tough few games to go. They've got to struggle.
They've got you guys on the last day of the season as well.
Oh, I'm not gonna lie. I will have a bottle of Bushmills next to myself on the desk. Good old Irish whiskey. Yeah. Celebrate knocking them out of the Premier League.
Do you know what? I will. I'm going to have a pint of some or a bottle of something next to me. The last game.
Guinness down, you lad. Get a Guinness down.
safe, all relegated. I'll have a bottle of something for the last game of the season. Look, Stace, thanks for coming on. I know you're in a rush. I really appreciate. Oh, hello. That shouldn't have done that. I didn't mean to do that. Listen, I appreciate you coming on. I really do. Listen, I'll get you and Jess on next week and join me and Dave. And we'll try to make this a regular thing. Actually, you two come on and join us on the Irish Lads Talk Spurs podcast. Billy is somewhere in the world of trains. He's probably going through a tunnel as we speak.
I'll go him off for a bit until he joins again.
Yeah, I will be speaking to to Thomas the Tank to tell him to go a little bit quicker. But Billy will be back with me tonight as we do bring this today of 2 podcasts, by the way. We've got the North London podcast tonight with yeah, hang on.
I went to the parade, so I had to pick one up. But I am Leeds, but I've got my parents and obviously Jess, they're Liverpool supporters as well. So I actually went to the promotion parade and I had to bring back the souvenir. So obviously that's from the Leeds parade, but I am Leeds through and through. So
do get up this Irish lass a big up. Go over to JYS if you can. No, you're not. No, you're fully fledged. We had that confirmed. But guys, Stacey, look, I'm going to let you go. Thank you for coming on.
Thank you for having me on. I'll see you soon.
I see you Sunday. I'll see you on Sunday.
You are joining us Sunday, aren't you?
Yeah, I am, yes. I'll be joining you Sunday for that. I'm becoming a Leeds fan for the day.
I think I'll be drinking on that day as well, to be honest.
Fair play. Listen, let you go. Thank you all very much. I'll speak to you later. Take care.
Go get the guys tested. Right, I'll see you all later, guys. Thank you for having me.
No, you too. See you later. Bye-bye. Right, there goes an absolute lovely lady she is as well. Her and Jess do great stuff. So do get over to JYS. So we'll put the links in the description below, guys. We do have a little bit of transfer news to talk about. So I want to end the show on that very quickly. And then tonight, of course, at 8 o'clock, we have the North London podcast with me and Billy. And we've got Nick and Brenny from the Arsenal side as we talk all things North London. Do join us then. Just a bit of breaking news for you. I got this morning. United have done the groundwork on Mickey van der Ven. The pace profile, recovery speed, left-footed balance, all seen as an elite fit for the system. Internally, he's viewed as a plug-and-play upgrade in the High Line. However, this is key. No formal approach yet, and no active talks with Tottenham Hotspur. The relegation angle is Spurs to go down, and sources say exit becomes very realistic, and United would be ready to move fast. As Spurs stay up, deal becomes very difficult and expensive, 70 million plus territory. So that's when. Now, this is the current state. It's strong interest, scouting the intel, approval on active deal, not an active deal yet. Also, guys, this is one of the early designs for our merch, which we're going to launch in the summer. So let me know what you think, if you like or you like this design, and what else you want on us to do t-shirts. There will be these designs. I think we're doing mugs as well. So this will be coming out, I think, in the first week of June. We're going to make this go live. We just want it all ready and all started. So once it happens, you will get your merch. But this is the design we're going for. So let us know in the comment section if you like it or not. I will be putting this up on the post section in the community section as well. So guys, you get to have your say on it as well. Now, a little bit more transfer news. Andy Roberts is linked as a potential signing, seen as an experienced option to stabilise the squad. Nothing concrete confirmed yet. More exploratory interest, not advanced. Potential outgoings. Archie Gray has attracted interest from Bayern Munich, Manchester United and Liverpool, for what I'm hearing. Could be sold as Spurs go down. This one is the watch. Relegation May, player sales. Defensive rebuild and common. Spurs internally are planning a major defensive reset. Concerns around Christian Romero's future. Depth at centre-back and full-back. Multiple targets are being tracked. Not just Sensei. This isn't one signing. It's a full rebuild job. So a lot going on in the summer. I think I'm going to have a busy one at that. And also, bigger picture, recruitment is already underway, but the level of targets depends heavily on Premier League survival. Spurs are actively working on deals. Multiple positions are being assessed. Nothing close to completion yet. Situation still fluid, plus dependent on results. So if Spurs stay up, then there were still a lot of transfers, but not as many. If Spurs were to go down. So that is the latest on that, guys. And just to give you a little update as well, as I promised, we do run a fantasy football league. Now, of course, it's closed, but from next season, we're doing exactly the same thing. So the top 6 stands like this. James is ahead on 1,729. As you can see, the top 3 are James, Carl, and Ryan. And Dave and Mary top out the top 5. Now, the bottom 6, I'm in 6th place at the moment. Then we've got Kate, Just Go Love Spurs, and 7th. Colin there in 8th. Not a great week for Colin, but I'm sure he will come back. And then we've got Darren, Kuba, Rohan, and Tony hooking up the lead. But a lot to play for, guys. But that is it. That was the Irish Lads, well, Irish Lads and Irish Lass Talk Spurs podcast. Dave will be back next week with me, so don't worry. Normal will resume. We've got Stacey and Jess joining us next week as well. Do join us tonight at 8. Me and Billy are hosting a new podcast. It's making a return, and it will make a weekly return as well. The North London podcast with me, Billy, as I said, and Brenny and Nick from the Football Takeaway or Football Takeover. So they're joining us. We'll talk all things North London. We can sit and laugh at Arsenal, which we're going to do. They're going to sit and laugh at us. It's all going to be a bit of fun. We're all going to laugh at each other for the full hour and not say anything, just point fingers and laugh, as we do. But do join me for that. But I want to say a big up. I didn't go through the chat as I normally would, so I do apologise about that. Big up to Wayne Bonner. He says, good evening, folks, this afternoon. Hope you're well and not laughing too hard at Arsenal. Yeah, laughing at Arsenal every day, Wayne. You know that. Come in tonight and laugh at them even more. There's more dog crap in VAR than there is in dogs' backsides. Yeah, totally agree. Big up to Sonny as well. You're all right, guys, in the chat. I'm a bit too concerned by what's happening with us right now to be worried with them up the road. To be honest, mate, I can be programmed to making decisions corrupt too. Yeah, everyone can. And you use VAR. VAR is the most corruptible part of football, and I think it's easy to corrupt a referee or a VAR official to say, look, here's a brown envelope. Make sure you give us the decisions. I'm sure it happens in other leagues. I'm sure it happens in Europe as well. Allegedly, I'm sure it does happen, but allegedly. But I'm sure in years to come, probably 10, 15, 20 years, it will come out that there was a game was done for match fixing, or some VAR official will be arrested and match fixing will come out. It does go, match fixing does happen in football quite a lot, allegedly. So, you know, I wouldn't be surprised. Big up the 3-star Reds. I take it you're a Forest fan. Big up to you. Only joking with the lovely Liverpool fan in chat. Even months later, still like to pull the result out of the bag as one of our highlights in the topsy-turvy season. I think you've done brilliant this season, man. I think you've done absolutely brilliant this year. And fair play to you as well. He did put in another comment as well. Hot afternoon, Dermot. 100% agree. That goal celebration cost you 3 points. MGW the day after in our game when we played Burnley got our noses in front and focused. Yeah, dude. Email me 3-star Reds. I'd love to get you on. I'd love to get you on for the end of the season. So do email me and I will get you on for a show because I want to put together for the end of the season. We're going to get a few fans together that are around this relegation sort of thing before the end of the season, get you on. We will get a Leeds fan on. We'll try to find, well, of course, Tottenham fans will be on, and we'll try to find a West Ham fan as well, which I know I can get on. So maybe get together, but do email me, bud, and we'll get you on. I apologise, Stacey. Listen to chat now. I didn't realise you were a Leeds fan and saw Liverpool's coming back around. Yeah, it's great. Both of them over JOS are great girls to run and do great content as well, actually. So do get over there. We won't sell VDV to United. I hope not anyway. Well, it could happen. But guys, that is it. Thank you all for watching. As I said, normal resumes next week. Dave will be back. But this is now Irish Lads Talk Spurs, episode number 11. There will be a massive block going up on our Spotify channel in the next couple of weeks, guys. So do watch out for that. But join us tonight at 8 as we do North London podcast as well, episode number 4. So join us for that. And then tomorrow, so your match day build up, your predicted lineup will be live as well tomorrow, guys. And everything will be done. So come on, you Spurs, in the mighty cockerel we try.